Let's make Wagyu surf and serve. Gonna start off by searing up this beautiful Wagyu on our Stargazer cast iron. Crust looking sexy like Lexi, baby. Scallops, salt, pepper, sear them up as well. Our steak cuts like butter. Absolutely official, like a rep with a whistle. For the perfect bite, wrap a scallop up in that steak. Ooh, doggy. Bang, bang, flavor gang.
Hey, what's up, guys? Let's do surf and turf. I've got some beautiful lamb chops I'm seasoning with Berber spice. My lobster tails are going in with butter, bay leaf, and salt and pepper. 130 degrees for 1 hour each. I'm doing some grilled lemon pepper asparagus and some beautifully fragrant saffron rice. The plate is complete. Chef Marcus Samuelson really knew what he was doing when he made this Berber spice recipe. I'm going to post that later on. The lobster is absolutely succulent and tender, and the saffron rice pairs so well with the Berber spice. Perfect medium rare.
I'm going to be honest with you. At one point, I very loosely felt a bit of imposter syndrome because in my most acclaimed video, the video that sparked many of you to follow me, it was actually my first time making ravioli. And this is my second time making ravioli. But hear me out. I told you ladies to send your man to my page so they could learn how to cook. It's been 5 months, so ladies, ask yourself, have they cooked you something delicious? If the answer is no, then it's time to focus on yourself. You gotta cut them off.
Bro, you think the girls are like this? Oh, shit.
I'm going head to head with the Golden Balance, Nick Giovanni, and Cooking with Linja, and we're doing a surf and turf off. I brought my kids to the beach with this video. Linja, I know you're older than me, but I might be a little more grown. That's all I gotta say. We got some Japanese A5 Wagyu tenderloin. We're going ahead and get that crust, sear that baby up, take it off, let it vibe on the side. Now we're gonna split down some lobster tails and cook them in that Japanese A5 Wagyu fat. That is flavor, baby. Now we're making some pasta. We got some A5 Wagyu fat, even more. Pancetta, veggies, you know the deal. Cooked it all down, added the noodles, added some cheese, got some lemon, chopped it, parsley, done. Added it on, crispy steak. Look at that crust, beautiful wall-to-wall medium rare. Shh. Oh, that's how a true Italian makes some pasta, Nick. Anyways, we plated it up, and yeah, I don't know how you guys are gonna top this. Let's see what you got. All I know is I hope Linja suplexes me. Go watch their videos, let me know who won.
Butter, baby, it's butter!
And now we have final product.
Fellas, check it out. It's almost Valentine's Day. You can't mess this day up, all right? So check it out. We're going to be making some surf and turf right here, right now. Check this out. Get all your ingredients out. You got your asparagus, veggies, you got your New York strip steak, Maine lobster meat, potatoes, you got your salt, pepper, a little bit of seasoning. Come on, let's put that surf and turf to work. You're going to oil up that steak just like this and sprinkle a little bit of sea salt and black pepper all over it and pat it into the meat, people. Come on, let's get going on these rosemary garlic fries. Cut them up just like that and sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder and some rosemary and set it to the side. Get that steak on that griddle and cook it for 3 to 4 minutes and make it look good. Come on with those grill marks. Now get that butter on there and kick up that base with that rosemary and garlic. You're going to split down a little bit of garlic and some butter and throw that Maine lobster meat all in there because you know what we doing. We treating ourselves, people. We ain't cheating ourselves. We're going to stack up those potatoes like we play in Jenga and look at your boy with the presentation. You ain't know I was an artist, did y'all? Come on now. Bon appetit. Y'all better like, follow, and share. Woo!
Surf and turf. Starting with a whole beef tenderloin, I'm removing the head, then cutting out 2 pounds from the center, which I'm reserving for a beef Wellington later this week. With the remaining tenderloin, I'm able to get 6 additional 5 to 6 ounce fillets. Any pieces left over will be cut into slices, which I'll use for sandwiches and stir fries. To recap, I have 2 pounds center cut Chateaubriand, 6 fillets, and about 2 pounds cut into slices. For my lobster, I'm going to cut a slit down the middle and pull out the meat, laying it on top of the shells. For my starch, I'm making Robuchon potatoes, boiling peeled and cut potatoes until tender, then passing through a fine mesh sieve, adding melted butter, warm milk, and salt to taste. For my veggies, I'm making lemon butter asparagus and compound honey butter glazed heirloom carrots in my sous vide. Meanwhile, I'm seasoning and searing my fillets on all sides to a medium rare. I'm topping my lobster with more compound butter and paprika, then baking and finishing under the broiler. For my plating, I'm piping on my potatoes, adding my asparagus, my surf and turf, then carrots. You can find all these recipes on my Instagram. Enjoy!
Tonight we're making some shrimp, asparagus, and some steaks. I've had my steaks marinating for a couple hours in some olive oil, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, basil, oregano, and of course some chunks of garlic. Have my asparagus on a cookie sheet with all of the same seasonings and olive oil. Gonna put it in the oven at 350 for about a half hour. With my shrimp, we're gonna make some shrimp Dijon. Bottom of a pan, I already got some leftover garlic bread we had and a couple pieces of toast. I got about 2 cups of breadcrumbs. I melted 3 sticks of butter. Squeezed 1 lemon into the butter. Now I'm adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of garlic powder to my breadcrumbs. Now we're going to start off putting half of the butter into the breadcrumbs. If it's looking a little dry, you just need to add more butter as you go. You want it to be wet and pasty. Now we're going to layer the shrimp on top of the bread until it's completely covered. Try not to overlap your shrimp. Now we are going to spread our breadcrumb mixture all over our shrimp. 1 final shake of garlic powder once the breadcrumbs are all on there. Now we're going to pour 1 stick of butter on top of the breadcrumbs. Now in the oven at 400 for about 30 to 45 minutes. Now we're going to start our steaks. First, got to get our cast iron griddle nice and hot. Now we're going to flip our steaks after 2 minutes. 2 minutes per side. We're going to put the garlic from the marinade in a half a stick of butter. And you're going to baste your steaks with that garlic butter. Now in the oven at 400 for about 2 minutes. Shrimp Dijon is done. Now you take your steaks out of the oven, off of the pan, put them on a plate, let them rest for 5 minutes. Dinner time.
What we gonna cook tonight? I don't even know yet. To the butcher's cut. We got a ribeye bone-in, USDA steak, New York strip, pre-cut veggies, because you know your boy is good at those. That's some lie. Look at this thing. We gonna cook them. We're doing a fat drop. New York strip going in the pan. We dropping the veggies. Boom. Look how good that look. We got a barehanded drop. Woo! Cooking with Justin. And the lid.
Bonjour gorgeous friend, how are you? I'm making surf and turf with my curated salt. We're together now.
Hey guys, today we're going to make some surf and turf Alfredo. Start off by browning your garlic in butter and olive oil. Add your scrimps, Cajun seasoning, your favorite Alfredo sauce. I love adding fish sauce and chicken bouillon. I even add it to my pasta water because it just adds that special, you know, bam. Go ahead and add some greens and let's check in with our steak. I love to air fry my steak because it makes it nice and crispy. Top that off with some cheese and yum.